And new tonight, explosive allegations in the poker world. Good evening, everyone. I'm Todd Quinones.
And I'm Carla Wade, in for Trisha Keene. A Henderson man, one of 25 players, accusing one of their own of cheating. 13 Action News reporter Austin Carter explains how they say he swindled them out of hundreds of thousands of dollars and what he's saying tonight.
And right before I played, all the locals told me, it was like overwhelmingly, watch out for Postle, he's the best.
The best, now accused of cheating, slammed with a $10 million civil lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court yesterday. A whopping 25 plaintiffs, many including players like Jeff Boski of Henderson, who went up against Mike Postle at the Stones Gambling Hall in California.
How can he keep winning like this?
And that winning, the lawsuit claims, was more than 94% of the Stones' live poker games. The lawsuit says he used electronic devices to cheat during broadcast games, raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars from fellow players. The plaintiffs say that they brought suspicions about Postle's possible cheating repeatedly to Stones management, but say nothing was done. Postle's winnings, according to the lawsuit, were not known to have been achieved by any other poker player over a significant time period, describing the chances of his winnings statistically unfathomable in the world of professional poker.
Breaking news, Mike Postle has been accused of stealing over $300,000 from people playing on the Stones live stream. Let's go to Stones Gambling Hall. We have Mike Postle's brother. Let's see what he has to say.
But one of my funnest things watching my brother grow up, he'd always try to find an edge in everything. My brother made a wheel. And on the wheel, he had different prizes, like, one square would be a small soda, the next would be popcorn, one would be a pizza, another one would be $5. And he'd have 50 cents. Anything here on this one?
Yeah, I do. I want to talk about the Wheel of Destiny here, but Mike is executing a little bluff raise here.
I hate to cut off your story of little Mike Postle rigging a gambling wheel in his younger days, but we got some action on the river. Let's see how he owns the soul of his opponent on this one.
He has the best hand. And he still does. So this is it's not a value raise on the turn by Mike. It's a semi-bluff.
Semi-bluff, and I like it.
And he wanted to see a fold. He didn't get one, but he holds, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in position here.
He's in position.
So if Elias open checks, which unless he's going to just fire a bluff here and pray to God that it's going to work. And he's picked a fantastic time. Mike just has ace high. Can Mike, he bets RIU 420. Can Mike really find a hero call here? What in the bloody hell
now,
could
if Mike
Elias
puts him
have?
on a flush draw and he thinks he missed it, he might think his ace is good. He's thinking of it.
Yeah, it is so hard for
that's a hard call.
No pair to be good
Honest
here.
to God, it's...
How does Elias play this? He checks, Mike checks. Turn, he checks, Mike raises, Elias calls. Mike could put Elias on just the sort of hand he has. A straight draw and a flush draw that didn't want a full turn and biffed and now has to fire the comic. Ooh. And so here's the beauty of Mike.
Oh, he'll grab raising chips.
Mike thinks that he's like, I don't really know what this bet is by Elias. Ace high could be good here, but I don't want to take the chance. He does raise. I don't want to take the chance that I'm reading Elias's river bet as kamikaze. I have to bluff to win, but I don't want to call and have him be I have ace deuce with the ace of hearts. You're good. And Mike's like, no, your deuce is good. So he doesn't want to take that chance. So he raises. That's so good. There's so much to be learned from this raise by Mike.
This one right here, my brother just smelled weakness, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to go with it. I love the move.
And
I love it.
I love it too. And so, but again, that fine point, right? He smells weakness, but he doesn't just go with it by calling. Which is what most people would do. Most people would be like, I think you're bluffing. I'm going to go with my read. Call. And then the person's damn it, ace deuce with the ace hearts, and I missed.
And the thing I like about him raising, just in case he did have a 2 or a 3, or like a small pair, he's getting him off of that.
That's the whole point. Right, exactly.
Yeah,
so the read is good, and but I've had that happen a lot of times.
Like the 5 is best right now.
8.
We have an open-ended straight draw. Oh, the 8.
Yep.
The 8 for Postle, of course.
Yeah.
And
sure.
AC here has the open-ended straight, so he's going to make the call of 125.
Top pair.
Wow.
Sitting there like the world is his oyster.
Occasion.
Really?
Kind of
Does
depends.
it have to be cooked, or do you like raw on the shell, on half shell?
No, cooked.
All in?
We are joining a hand in progress. We have reached the river with $2,600 in the middle. Mike P has a pair of 8s, 4 kicker, and he faces a $2,000 river jam. Can he make the right decision?
Testing Postle now. Oh, wow. What a decision for Mike, who just has the shorter stack. All in for 2,600. No. Oh, 2,600. Right. Okay, sorry. Good pair of tens.
Right. Anything and everything.
Everything beats him, but he's ahead and could win this spot.
And it's
He's
only
going to call. I think he's going to call.
2.6K. Because if you think, the Jack did bring a couple of others, but he just follows his instincts and his gut, and if something tells him something's fishy and something up.
Look at this.
He's going to do it.
Is he trying to get a read?
He's definitely trying to get a read.
He thinks he's good. He thinks he's good. He does.
And if he thought he was good on the turn, the Jack really shouldn't have changed much, It's possible someone could have backed into a Jack, but...
This is where they make their money.
Oh my God! What is happening?
Oh, wow, look at that.
Is this real life?
You're not just apostle, you're the king.
We're not worthy, and this is why I won't sit down at a table with Mike P, or I won't play a hand with him.
Some very wise words.
I love this flop, by the way. Sorry to take the words away from...
2 spades for Brian.
And an
ace-high
8
flush
for
draw.
Apostle.
After facing a limp raise pre-flop for 31 blinds, Mike calls with the 10-8 offsuit, flops middle pair, faces a C-bet, and what other move can you do but shove all in, put your opponent to the test. You gotta have him beat with middle pair in this spot.
All right, here's the river. Let's have a oh, it's another jack and a king. Oh, they're running it twice.
I took a nice snap with Cedric and his motorbike.
No spade. 8. 8's win it for Postle because 8's.
This must be the hand that Brian was
By the way,
about over there.
if any of you are on my Instagram or my Snapchat,
Postle does that.
you see Alicia, I'm in love with her.
But Mike picks up pots in spots where a lot of the rest of us would not. So he's back at it now with the king, queen of clubs. Let's see if he can make this be the hand where he turns it around. He does flop top pair, but that board is frightening.
I really need to start playing 10-8 offsuit more aggressively, just like Mike does in this hand where he limp calls a raise. Flops a draw, action checks through, turns nothing, and it's time to go for the overbet. Let's attack some capped ranges. We get a call from top pair. The river's a brick. What better time to shove in $3,000 with 10 high? Can his opponent call with one pair? Of course not. He snap mucks. Nice hand, Mike.
Wow, I can't believe how fast he folded. So Mike open rips it into his face.
The best part about playing 5-4 offsuit is you might flop a wheel draw, and you might be up against 5-3 offsuit, which you have dominated. Let's see how this hand plays out. Will he be able to man up and really earn this pot on the river? Is 5 high good? Wait and see what happens.
Not
and
afraid
of course,
to call.
Postle's going to spike a... What universe is not a 3 on the turn? Oh, no, that's definitely not a 3.
Most likely to
It's
chop
sick
here,
to me that Mike P knows to call him there.
Well, he's got to draw to the nuts.
Tell me. I mean, how did he know, though?
Well, he's looking to hit gin,
Yeah,
so he's been running so
exactly.
good. So he's, he actually is hoping Dave's got an ace there and he can hit a straight.
Or
really,
he can step on the gas pedal on the turn.
4 outs, though, really?
But
We're
because
hoping to hit 4 outs?
No,
We're
he's
calling
not.
with
He's
the hope
hoping
to hit 4 outs?
He is, or step on the gas pedal on the turn, which is what he's doing.
We're still only at 16%.
But Casey, he's going to step on the gas pedal here, and it doesn't. What happened? Oh, Dave called him. So
Dave's also still so that. These guys are just going at it.
This
These
is
are pros.
ridiculous. Can we just say this isn't poker?
Okay, so let's see.
This isn't poker,
let's
you
see
guys.
if Mike
This is
poker.
ridiculousness.
All right, so this lead by Dave doesn't make any sense, right? He just check called. Postle's bet on the turn, right? So he doesn't have a 10. Then all of a sudden he's emboldened by his hand on the river. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see if Mike puts it together.
Oh my
What is he doing?
God! You guys!
Yeah, there you go. So
He's
there,
raising.
and that's just.
Sickest sickness.
Yeah. So if Dave wants to do something, that's got to be a check raise on the river.
Postle is just like a freak. He's just a freak of nature,
it's like
man.
He knows.
He's just a freak.
Just doesn't make sense. It's weird.
Welcome to Stones, baby. Welcome to the game of Postle.